Today, we are talking about getting stood up, and I don't mean someone who cancels plans on you at the last minute. I'm talking about you are a one at a table for two, dressed up alone and checking your phone, stood up. When these situations happen, it's hard not to internalize and start thinking, why wasn't I good enough? But I'm here to tell you, there's another way to look at it. My name is Maria Adriana, and for years, I struggled with relationships. Today, I'd like to talk about some of the lessons I learned from being stood up in the first half of my life. And as always, welcome to the other half. Isn't getting stood up the absolute worst? It is so embarrassing, and talk about feeling like you don't exist. Heaven forbid, you know the wait staff at the place that you're meeting the person and they're like, hey, why are you all dressed up today? And you're like, I'm meeting somebody. Everyone there is so excited for you. And then it's just you. Someone who stands you up almost feels like an emotional hijacker because you're on this crazy dopamine high before the date, all of the electric energy. Maybe you bought a new outfit, the hair, the makeup, the nails. It's fun, and it's supposed to be fun. Getting ready for dates is one of the best parts of dating. All right, I'm done. Putting this much time and care into showing up as your best for someone who doesn't show up at all makes you feel an extra special bit of dumb. But you really shouldn't feel that way, because when someone tells you they're going to meet you, why would you not believe them? People who get you all riled up just to let you down are showing you who they really are. By not showing up, they are stating to you that they are either someone who doesn't care about lying to you, someone who doesn't care about hurting your feelings, or someone who doesn't care at all. And none of these are individuals you want to have a long-term relationship with. In fact, someone doing this to you that you've never met before is actually the best case scenario. Just imagine continuing a relationship with someone like this. Now, my wonderful subscribers have the benefit of me being that girl, the kind of girl who continued to try to force situationships with men who would just blow me off, stand me up, and let me down. People like this have no problem disappointing you and not taking your feelings into consideration. In fact, I can provide an actual list of things they're always going to blow you off for if you decide to try to continue a relationship with this human being. Ooh, that one's gonna hurt. Oh yeah, have fun at that family event where you have to explain one at a time to every relative there why your boyfriend hasn't showed up. The man you chose, by the way. Oh, your sister's wedding? So you see where I'm coming from. These painful situations are exactly what you are signing yourself up for if you do not immediately block the person who has done this to you. Don't sit around feeling bad about someone who couldn't show up for you today. Show your self-love instead by painting your nails with Essie's Anything Goes. Anything Goes is part of Essie's new Sunny Business collection. It's a bright two-coat cream orange with hints of pastel, so you don't have to worry about scaring the other fish away. Anyfin Goes can be found on Amazon and select beauty retailers near you. And the best part is, when your nails are wet, you can't text anyone who has the audacity to stand you up. Getting stood up sucks, but you don't. You are not the hole when the only thing you did wrong was believing something that somebody told you they were going to do. But hey, you don't have to take my word for it. In fact, I have a very special guest for you today. My friend Josh, who unfortunately has been known to stand girls up a time or two. He's agreed to meet and tell you exactly what's going through his mind when he never intends on showing up. Take it away, Josh. I'm sorry, guys, this is a little embarrassing. We typically try to keep a professional pace. Let me just check. Okay, wow, he didn't even text me and let me know he wasn't coming. That's kind of rude, don't you think? Of course it is. Don't you see now why you should not feel bad, embarrassed, or like you did something wrong in this situation? You met this person, set a time, set a date, agreed on a place to meet, and you showed up. This person met you, set a time, set a date, agreed on a place, and did not keep their word. And when this person texts you the next day or the day after that and tells you that they lost their phone, do not respond to it. I have seen people give the advice online and say, oh, wait 24 hours to answer them back, and then tell them you didn't get their message. You are not fooling anybody. I'm going to guess that before they stood you up, you were on the phone, texting back and forth like normal, pretty excited. So if this person texts you and you wait 24 hours to text them back, they're going to know that you're playing a game, and you do not want to buy into their game, because what is the prize? Someone who cared so little about you as a human being that they didn't even show up? If you play stupid games, you get stupid prizes. This person treated you like you didn't exist, so you give them the gift of being right. Disappear from their life. If you'd like to learn the best strategy of how not to get stood up in the first place, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell, because next week we're going to talk about how to avoid these daters completely. My name is Maria Adriana. You did not have to live my life, but I certainly hope you can learn something from it. As always, thank you for visiting The Other Half.